Let me shock you a bit. If you think that the safest way to build wealth in Nigeria is to start up a business, then this video might offend you small. Because in Nigeria, business is not always wealth building. Sometimes it's just stress with branding, dollar rate mood swings, customers that price shamed you, government policies that will wake up from the wrong side of the bed. So please, this video is not don't start business video. It is don't be confused video. So today we're going to be talking about why business is actually one of the riskiest wealth strategy in Nigeria. What is the safest way to build long-term wealth, and how smart Nigerians, right, build wealth without noise, without stress, and without hustle. If you want money that grows quietly and wealth that doesn't require shouting up and down, then you will want to watch this video to the end. But please, before we start, please, I'm begging, help to hit that subscribe button for more of our real estate tips. Now, let's be clear about something. Business is good, business is powerful, but business is not safe. In Nigeria, business depends on too many things that you can't control. Yes, now let's list them. One, unstable environment. Today, diesel price is smiling. Tomorrow, diesel price is angry. Your profit depends on NEPA's mood. That is not safety. That is gambling with extra steps. Two, government can change the rules overnight. You wake up profitable. You sleep regulated. Before you know it, new taxes, new levies, new compliance, and nobody asked you first. That's it with business. Three, business requires constant attention. If you stop working, right, sales stop, cash flows disappears, income stops, you're not gonna see anything. That is not wealth. That is employment with fancy title, right? True wealth should work even when you're resting. Now let's define safety properly. Safe wealth means that you are not dependent on daily effort, right? You are protected against inflation, you are protected against currency devaluation, right? And your assets does not just disappear because of one bad decision that you made. Safe wealth is slow, it is boring, it is predictable and powerful. Anything that looks exciting is usually very risky. That is why people who shout the loudest about money are actually the ones that have least peace. Now let's talk. The safest way to build wealth in Nigeria is owning quality real estate assets. Not hype, not quick flip, right? Not sell today, sell tomorrow. No, I'm talking about strategic property ownership. Let me tell you why. Land does not go to zero. It doesn't happen. A business can collapse, stock can dip, crypto can crash, but land still stays there, quietly increasing in value, even when Nigeria is misbehaving. Two, land beats inflation. Nigeria has one of the highest inflation rates in the world, right? Cash loses value, but land and property adjust automatically. That is why people who bought land 10 years ago now are looking like geniuses, even if they did nothing special. Three, property is hard to mismanage. You can mismanage a business in a space of 1 year, right? You can mismanage finances, real needs, anyhow, but for land, you cannot mismanage it. In as much as you have a clean title, land behaves itself. Simple. It does not need motivation at all. Now let's be very honest. Most wealthy Nigerians own businesses and own real estate. But here is the secret, let me tell you. Business creates cash. Real estate preserves wealth. That is why diaspora Nigerians understand this very well. They earn abroad and store value in Nigerian property. Why? Because Nigeria's population keeps growing, urban land is getting more scarce, and demand will always outpace supply. So you see, real estate is not loud, but it is undefeated. You cannot defeat it. Now, let me save you from expensive mistakes. One, buying without title. See, a cheap land without document is not an investment. That is a prayer point. Two, waiting for perfect timing. There is no perfect timing. The best time was yesterday, and the second best time is when you finally understand what you're doing. Three, thinking you must be rich first. No, it doesn't work like that. You don't build wealth because you are rich. You become rich because you build wealth correctly. That is how it works. Let me end it this way. Business is a tool, but property is a foundation. If your wealth strategy is only business, then you are running on one leg. The safest way to build wealth in Nigeria is to own land, own property, own assets that survives chaos. That is how you can win in this our country. Please, if you found this video helpful, please, I'm begging again, help to hit that subscribe button, like and share. Bye for now.